Icky Monday morning. Hello! Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my streams. It is a beautiful Monday morning. It's actually quite hot, quite icky, and as always, it is Monday. It is our Monday morning stream. I forgot. Oh no. Hold on. I'm getting messaged. And as much as I appreciate it, right now is not the time. Always appreciate getting messages from my friends, but right now, not the time. Anywho, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Monday morning stream. It is a beautiful Monday morning here where I live. It is sunny, it is hot, it is disgusting, and honestly, I am over it. I'm over it. I am so over the summer. I'm so over the heat. I am ready for the cold weather. I am ready for the cold. I'm ready for the cold. I'm ready for the cold. I cannot do this anymore. It is so disgustingly hot. Like today for me on my end, it's going to be like the high of 95, but with the humidity, it's going to feel like 102. Isn't that disgusting? It's gross. It's hot. It's icky. It's sticky. It's gross. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just never liked the hot weather. I never liked the hot weather. It's just icky. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm ready for summer to be over. The nice weather was nice while it lasted, but I'm over it, and I want my icky, cold, cuddle, snuggle weather. Thank you very much. I want my blankets back. I want my cozy pillows back. I want my snuggly jammies and my kigus and my onesies. I want them all back. I can't. I want my cuddle time with my kitties back, because my cats will not cuddle with me if it's this hot. It is disgusting. I don't like it. It's icky. Blech. It's okay. I'd rather have cold weather than hot weather. But enough about me complaining. Hello, everybody. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? I hope everyone had a wonderful, safe, fun weekend. I hope everyone had a great time. And even if you didn't, I hope you guys still had a lovely weekend regardless. I spent my weekend playing D&D with my friends, as I usually do. I did a lot of reading this weekend. I was reading comic books. I got into reading webcomics again, so that was something I spent my time doing. I went to visit some friends, which was nice. Watched some movies, which was also really, really nice. There was a pretty quiet weekend on my end, all in all. Like, normally my weekends are usually pretty quiet. The most I ever do is go play D&D with my friends, and those tend to get really rowdy. So that's the most excitement I get out of the week. If none of the anomalies in the basement and escaping or causing a havoc. But otherwise, I'm just here. I'm just here with you guys. I'm just here, and yeah. I wonder, guys, let me know in the chat how your weekend was. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I hope everyone had a great time. Let's see. What can we? Let's talk about what we usually talk about right in the beginning, and that is, of course, our schedule. I always tend to repeat the schedule for people who come into the chat. So I know that Monday streams are usually pretty tedious, but I like to get that out of the way formally, and then of course update people as needed when they come into the chat, so that way if they know right off the bat what I'm talking about. I know my Monday chats are a little tedious. That's why I don't keep them super long. Let's see. What can we talk about? Let's see. Well, we can talk about the schedule for this week. Obviously, we have our Monday morning chat, which happens every Monday morning. We can just talk about our weekend, talk about our day, talk about how we're feeling. It's always a good time. Let's see. Tomorrow, we're going to continue reading Holes. I don't know if we're already pretty much halfway through the book. I do not know if we'll be finishing it tomorrow. I do have more books lined up, so don't worry. If we do end up finishing it tomorrow, we'll have something to read for next week. I bought a couple of more books, some for my personal reading and some for the stream. But as it always stands, I always have a ton of books. I have a ton of series, and I'm already prepared for our reading stream. So we'll be continuing, if not finishing holes tomorrow, of course. Wednesday, I'm always off on Wednesdays on YouTube. We do not stream on Wednesdays. It gives me a chance to test things out during the week. I tend to get spontaneous ideas of what to stream and what to play, what to do for our streams during the middle of the week. So I like to take Wednesday to kind of put my theory into practice, so to speak, and kind of test things out, see how things work, and yeah. So Wednesday, no streams. Thursday, we will be continuing Undertale. Last time we left off in Hotland after defeating Undyne. After basically defeating Undyne with kindness and running away like a scared little baby. Because Undyne is terrifying. I was surprised. I'll be honest, you guys. I'm so surprised that we managed to beat Undyne and not die. I was the most worried about the Undyne fight because it's a different mechanic than a normal fight, if you saw it, or if you played it, you could tell. It's a much different fighting mechanic than the other fights that we've had. With Papyrus, because she's technically a boss monster, so of course it's gonna be different, duh. But like with Papyrus, they turned you blue. She turns you green, and you have to defend. You can't escape, and you have to defend yourself. And I'm not good with directional stuff like that, so I was very surprised that we beat her. And you know what? I feel proud of that. So in the next Undertale stream, we'll get ourselves involved more with Undyne, try to win her friendship, and then of course explore Hotland and see how much more we can progress. And then Friday, I'm so excited for Friday, especially Friday. Friday, we're gonna start a new game. Yeah, we're gonna start a new game. We are going to play Mad Father. Mosquito, get out of here! Get out of here, mosquito! No! Yeah! There's an icky mosquito in my house, in my room. Lemmy doesn't like mosquitoes, but he has just as much of a hard time catching and devouring them as I do. We don't throw the mosquitoes in the void, and we try to actively not have mosquitoes into the void. The last time a mosquito went into the void, into Lemmy's void, it came back out. I can't even describe the absolute nightmare fuel that came out of that void. I have nightmares about it still because I don't like mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. They are the bane of my existence because they always end up leaving massive bites on me. I might be allergic to their bites, I'm not sure, because I always have these really bad, itchy, massively swollen bumps, and I'm like, ugh, it is terrible, and I hate it, and I hate mosquitoes with a piercing vengeance of the gods. So I am just, I am ready to kill all mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes. I hate them. I hate them so very much. I hate them very, very much. And honestly, I the fact that I have one in my room, it drives me to a point of absolute insanity. And I hope that while I'm sitting here, it doesn't bite me anymore. Because I already got a few bites on my arms and on my ankles, and they are itchy. They are so itchy. It's like torture. It's like my own personal hell. Okay? The two things I hate the most in this world, and if I could eradicate them, I would, are mosquitoes and bedbugs. Those are the two things in the world that are the absolute bane of my existence, and not quite honestly, they're my own personal hell. If hell exists, that would be my personal hell. Dealing with mosquitoes and bedbugs. That would be my personal hell. Because I've said it before on stream, but I hate being... I've alluded to it on stream. Let me be honest. I've alluded to it on stream, but I've never outright said it. I hate being uncomfortable. I hate being uncomfortable. I hate in any way, shape, or... Oh. Bubby, you scared me. Oh, you see the bug? Go get it! Go get it! My cats see a bug in the house. Apparently there's more than one bug in the house. Apparently there's a fly, too. So, I think they're gonna try to catch the fly. I hope they catch the fly. Flies don't bother me as much. They're annoying, but they're, easy to get. And I usually leave my cats to get the flies. But mosquitoes, forget it. Mosquitoes, bane of my existence, and I absolutely hate them. I try to chase them. They are the worst. and I hate them so very much. But anyway, let me get back to the schedule. Let me get back to the schedule instead of talking about my own personal hell. Mad Father! We'll be playing Mad Father on our next stream. And it's another game that seems to work. So I have a theory. It's not so much a theory as it is proven, but since I am not someone who's great at technology, I will say it's a theory. A tech theory. Hi, Percy! Hi! I'm so glad you're here! Good morning! Happy Monday! I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Please let me know about your weekend. Tell me about your weekend. I really would like to know. I was just talking about my weekend and the weekly schedule. I don't know how much you caught, but my weekend was great. I spent some time with friends, played D&D, the usual chaotic time. Got to visit some other friends of mine that I hadn't seen in a little while. And they gave me birthday presents. They gave me this really cool hat that says Yandere on it. I am not a Yandere, but I will wear the hat anyway because it was a gift from a friend and I like it very, very much. Also talking about my own personal hell about mosquitoes. Because there's a mosquito in my house and I hate mosquitoes with the burning passion of 1,000 suns. So, dealing with that has made me absolutely super rar. And yeah. Right now I'm just trying to keep cool because it's hotter than Satan's butthole outside. You spent your weekend playing Minecraft. That's awesome! I haven't played Minecraft in a minute. I really need to get into playing Minecraft again. I haven't played in such a long time. I don't even think I remember my login anymore, so I might have to make a new one, which is fine by me. But at some point, if I can get it to work, I might play Minecraft on a stream. If not, then, you know, someday, when I have a better potato. Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna try to see if I can take a picture of it and make it into like a PNG so I can put it on my character. Unless there's like an artist out there that can make a PNG, of a yandere hat and, you know, can make it for me and I'll put it on and I'll play it during the genocide route. But the genocide route won't be played for a while because I usually like to take my time between playing different routes of games, specifically for Undertale because I don't have the strength in my soft little soul to play the genocide route. I played it once and it left some form of trauma in me because after playing the pacifist route and the neutral route, seeing the genocide route kind of really made me sad. So I probably will have to mentally prepare myself for that. Oh, but the schedule for this week, I was talking about it. Of course, today is our Monday morning chat. We have them every Monday because I love hearing about your weekend as much as I like talking about mine. So I would love to hear more about your weekends and stuff like that, how you guys are doing, if you're keeping safe and hydrated and taken care of, and you know, all that fun stuff. Tuesday, we're going to continue reading Holes by Louis Sakar. We're almost halfway through the book, so if we don't finish it this stream, we'll definitely finish next reading stream. But if we finish it this stream, I have more books lined up. I will have to take a pick of which book I'm gonna read for next week because I haven't chosen it yet because I didn't figure we would finish Holes this quickly. But if we end up finishing it this week, I will announce the next book right after the stream. Sure, go ahead. I'll use it. I love Scuff. I love Scuff. So go ahead if you want to. That's perfectly fine by me. Let me see. Wednesday are no streams because I take the time to experiment with stuff on Wednesdays to, you know, see what I can do for future streams. So that's gonna be no stream on Wednesday as per usual. Plus it gives me a chance to kind of take a break, take a step back so I'm not overwhelming myself with streams because I do struggle with schedule maintenance and you know, I like I said, I like to take the time during the middle of the week to, like, you know, experiment, work on some ideas, kind of work on all the stuff behind the scenes. That way I can give you guys more content. Thursday, of course, is our Undertale stream. We last left off defeating Undyne, which I was talking about before, how surprised I was. Because, like, direction-based games, I'm not exactly great at. You try to put me in a Dance Dance Revolution machine, you'll watch me trip and fall on my face after the first couple of steps. So for me, it was very, very surprising. I was able to beat Undyne so quickly. It was very surprising, and I'm holding it as a personal victory. And then, of course, Friday, we start a new game. We're going to be playing Mad Father. And I was talking about my theory when you first popped in that I can play, like, RPG games and stuff like that, like those kind of RPG Maker games, that kind of style, for a while. I have a few games lined up, and I'm looking for more. But my computer, especially if you're new here, my computer is a potato. I work with a laptop, a very simple, generic laptop. It can play games. But I can't stream certain games and play them at the same time because my computer just basically my streams explode. If you see some of my earlier streams, I try to play Grease. I tried a couple of times to play it. It did not work. I tried playing Dream Daddy. It did not work. It crashed the stream real badly on my end, and I have to I have to save up for a new potato. I have received very generous donations via Streamlabs from some lovely viewers, and all that money. I cry every time someone donates to me because I don't expect it, nor do I want anyone to donate to me. Like, that's entirely a choice, but it is not anything I want you to do. I definitely cry every time, and I always feel bad. I always say, take your money back. You don't have to donate to me, but people who donate are insistent that I keep it, and I just feel bad every time. I feel bad every time. But anytime someone donates, that money is going directly into getting a brand new potato, a better quality potato, so that I can stream better games for all of you. So I'm just putting that out there. I do have a Streamlabs donation link in my description, but please, no one should ever feel pressured into donating. That is entirely your choice, and I would never. I only mention it because it has happened in the past before, and I definitely want to make people aware of it, but at the same time, I don't want anyone to feel pressured into donating. You don't. Having your views is more than enough for me. I'm happy that people can just be here and just hang out with me. I don't care this is for me, this is a hobby. Something I want to do more. This is for me. Okay, I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't love having this to be a full-time thing for me, but this is a hobby, and it's something I thoroughly enjoy first and foremost. Percy, don't you dare. Percy, don't you dare. You do not have to. I will stop. If you do, I will cry. I will cry. Yes, lurk. It's okay. I do not want you to. If you don't listen, I do not want anyone to donate to me. I don't want anyone to feel. Okay, I don't want anyone to feel like they have to donate to me. Okay. No one should ever have to feel that they do. If you want to because you like my content and want to support it, fine. I appreciate, even if it's just a penny, I appreciate it beyond measure, and I will cry. But for love of all that is good and holy, no one has to donate. I will actively cry and feel terrible, because as much as I appreciate it, that's your hard-earned money. I don't want to take that from you. I don't want to take that from you. I don't want to take that from you. Cal, I can ban you. You may have mod powers, but I'm God here. I don't want to cry. Don't make me cry. If you make me cry, I will actually cry. I will full on cry. For donations! Cal, you've been there when I've gotten donos, and I cry. Actively cry. You know I'm a big crybaby. Absolutely, I would prefer people lurking or even just interacting with the chat. What makes me the happiest is just being able to talk to somebody. I don't mind if you lurk and just watch in the background. That's perfectly fine. That's kind of why I do my reading streams specifically for that reason. That if you want to watch but not interact. But a lot of times I love interacting with my chat. Even if you just say hi, I'm gonna say hi back. I'm gonna ask how you are, and I genuinely want to know. I love interacting with my chat. I do. When we did the Undertale stream last week, I was so happy. I'm ignoring you, Cal, because you are being such a butt. I love you, but you're being such a butt. I'm a pee-pee poo-poo pissed crybaby. Really? 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 You're gonna go there? You're gonna go there? You're gonna go there? You're gonna go there, Cal? Really? Really? Fine. If that's what you're gonna do, then I'm not gonna stop you from being mean. Meanie butt. Meanie butt! Anyway. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just want to put that out there that it exists. My donations link exists. But no one is ever pressured or expected to donate. If you do, not only will I love you forever, I will cry on stream. Because it's happened before, and I will cry. And I'm super appreciative of anybody who thinks my content, anyone who thinks my content is good enough to donate to has a gold star in my book forever. And I don't know. For me, I do this for fun. I do this for you guys. I like entertaining. And again, really, God dang it, Lemmy. I don't know what is. I don't know what is up with Lemmy. He just been so active lately, and it's driving me crazy. According to creator, all weekend Lemmy's been like making weird noises outside his window. It's so weird. You're saying you won't love me forever? I don't. Cal, you're my best friend. I love you regardless. You don't have to donate. I love you no matter what. Because you're my best friend. And I love you. I love all my friends. But I love you especially. Because you're my best friend. And Regan, you're here! Hi, Regan! I love you too! You're also my best friend. I love you too. Well, my lovely friends... Excuse me. While my lovely friends and mods hash that out, I'm just gonna take a sip of tea. My throat's a little bit sore. It's a little dry. I sleep with a fan on me because it gets really, really hot at night. So that air kind of irritates my throat after a while. So if I'm clearing my throat or I start coughing, I'm super sorry. I'm going to try not to cough into your ears because I know that's very, very, very bad. That's very, very annoying to some people. So I'm super sorry. But yes, so my point has been made. Donate if you like, but I will cry if you do. I do not want anyone to feel pressured in donating, but that's all I have to say. Like, do what you want, just know that I will cry. Just know that I will cry like a baby. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to play Mad Father this week. I think I will be trying to play these RPG style games. Mad Father especially is a horror game that I absolutely love. I cannot wait to play it for you guys. I haven't played it. Okay, so the Mad Father has gotten a re-release since its original game that came out years ago. I played the original. First original release. And from what I've seen of the new release, the more official release, it looks amazing. It is very different from what I had played before, and I am excited to play it. I haven't played the latest version of it, so I am excited to play it for you guys this week. Yeah, Regan, we're playing Mad Father. We're playing Mad Father on Friday. We're going to continue Undertale on Thursday and play Mad Father on Friday. Tomorrow is our reading stream. We're going to continue Holes. And yeah, I'm just making sure everyone knows the schedule, because not everyone follows me on Twitter, so they won't be able to see the schedule, right away. I'd rather make sure everyone knows and stuff like that. Just want to mention on why horses are OP. Horses are pretty neat. Horses are really, really, really neat. Yumi Nikki is also really good. I have that lined up on my list, but I probably won't be playing it for a while. I have several other games like Ebe, The Witch's House, Yuppie Psycho. I have those games lined up for future gameplays, so, I have a plan. I'm looking up a whole bunch of other games as well. I have the Strange Men series as well, lined up as well, so those are going to be some fun games to play, like the Crooked Man, the Hanged Man, the Sandman, the Boogeyman. I have those. I'm looking up other RPG Maker games. This is one I want to play called Pocket Mirror. It's a good game. But it's getting a re-release, so I can't find the original game anywhere. It's getting a re-release, and I'm excited because it looks so much cleaner than the original game, and I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to play it. I'm ready. I cannot wait for that release, because once it releases, you bet your sweet bippy I am going to be playing it on here. It's a fan sequel and way, but I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Yeah, Eve. I like Eve. That game also got a re-release. A lot of the RPG Maker games that I'm going to be playing got re-releases. And I'm actually super excited about it because they were such good games when I played them originally, forever ago, way before even streaming or anything like that was a thought in my brain. I played them forever ago, and they were such good games. So playing the re-releases and the remasters is gonna make me super happy because I love to see the games all polished up. Truck Race, hi! Thank you for being here. Yes, we're just talking about the schedule for the week, my hatred for mosquitoes and summer, and why Cal is a terrible tyrant sometimes. And yeah, so I'm just letting everyone know the schedules. Continuing reading Holes tomorrow. Thursday, Undertale. Friday, we're playing Mad Father. And yeah, I have other games lined up. I have a Mori as well. I don't know if a Mori will work. I haven't tested that one yet. I've wanted to play a Mori. I've seen some gameplay of it. And honestly, that game has intrigued me to no end. And I haven't seen any other kind of gameplay. I just want to be able to play it, you know? So I'm excited. And put them on Steam, which is cool but kind of weird. There's some games I couldn't find, like this one called Imaginary Friends. It's an RPG Maker game, and I can't find it for the life of me. I tried looking it on Steam, but I couldn't find it. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the source for it and play it. I'm not the That is also true, Cal. You do have a weird sense of humor. I love your sense of humor, though. It's weird, it's sick, a little bit twisted, a little bit dark, but I enjoy it. I appreciate it. Mosquito problem. Track Race, you don't understand. Mosquitoes are the bane of my existence. If I had a personal hell, it would be filled with mosquitoes and bedbugs, because those are the two things in the world that not only do I hate, they make me extremely uncomfortable. And I have alluded to this before on streams, but I hate being uncomfortable in any sense of the world. Any sense of the word. Like, I hate sweating, which is why I don't like summer. I hate being itchy, which is why I don't like most bugs. I just don't like being uncomfortable. You know? I'm very much a sensation person. Like, I have a very sensitive sense of touch. So for me, anything that's just feels uncomfortable to me will make me feel extremely uncomfortable. Like sweating, I feel gross, it's sticky, and it's very uncomfortable. Mosquito bites and bug bites, they are itchy, and I think I might be allergic to them because I always get these nasty, like, welts, whenever I get bitten, like these very swollen welts. So I'm really uncomfortable. I just don't like being comfortable. I just don't like being uncomfortable. Mosquitoes are the worst. Bed bugs are even worse than that. I've dealt with them before, and I honestly, if there was a hell, that would be my personal hell. It's having to deal with bed bugs. And honestly, I'd rather cut off my own foot and eat it than have to deal with one single bed bug. I hate them. I'm allergic to them, and it's my personal hell. It's my personal hell. We're not even gonna talk about it because I still have trauma from the last time I had to deal with them. And anytime I start itching, I have to check my bed. Anytime. I could have dry skin. I could have a mosquito. I could just have a regular itch. Anytime I'm in bed and I start feeling itchy, I am immediately ripping sheets off. Ugh. Bed bugs are a thing, and they are the worst little bastards because they do not just die. They multiply like rabbits, and they don't just die. Okay? If you even want to save your mattress, you have to immediately strip everything off that has been in contact with it, drown it in boiling water, and then take some seriously strong bug killer to your mattress and just spray the hell out of it. I got this one. It was a brand Raid. It was Raid. It was Raid. It was a Raid that was made specifically for roaches and bed bugs, and I had literally sprayed down my old mattress with it continuously for days until I hadn't found no more bed bugs. It was the worst. I had to wash all my plushies, my pajamas, my soft and squishy blankets. I was angry. I was absolute rage filled. It was awful. We don't get down here. I don't know properly. They're almost like an urban lift. Yeah. See, Cal knows what I'm talking about. They are evil, and I'm allergic to their bites because anytime I got bitten by one, I had a huge welt that looked like I was sprouting an egg off my arm or my back or my leg. It just, you can laugh now because I'm not dealing with it, but it was awful. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh at other people's suffering, as long as it's not, serious. It's like, in the grand scheme of things, dealing with bed bugs is definitely a first world problem, but it's still annoying. It's still awful. It's still something that just makes me uncomfortable. I hate it. Listen, if you live in this place and you don't really get bed bugs or they're not common, good for you, because they're hell. I don't really get them. That was the first time I ever had to deal with bed bugs in my entire existence, and it was awful. It was awful. I wanted to rip my arms off after having all those bites. No, it's okay to laugh at other people's suffering as long as it's not something that's awful. Like, me dealing with bed bugs is funny. Someone getting their arm cut off in a terrible accident is not. Okay? Don't take it out of context! Oh no! Don't take it out of context! It's not, no! Don't take it out of context! Please, no one clip that. I promise, I'm not a bad person. I'm not an awful person. Let's take it out of context! God damn it! I'm not a tyrant. Maybe a little bit of a tyrant. I'm not a tyrant. No, I'm not a tyrant. I'm not a tyrant. I am just a chaotic mess. I'm not a tyrant. Okay? I'm not a tyrant. I am a good person. Or I try to be. I'm not gonna claim that I'm a good person. I shouldn't claim that I'm a good person. I try to be a good person. Okay? I try to be good. Because being good is difficult, And in the grand scheme of things, being a good person is a lot of work. And it's really, really a lot of work to consciously be a good person, Some people are naturally good at being good. But people who are not, they work really hard to be a better version of themselves every day. And you have to give them credit for that, because sometimes it's really hard to be a good person. It's really hard to be a good person because, the world is full of tempting bad things and stuff like that. It's so easy to be cruel. It's so easy to be an asshole. It's so easy to be a jerk. It's so easy to be mean and be bad, in the grand scheme of things. It's really easy to do all that, You just have to stop caring. But it takes a lot of work to care, and you know what? For people who do care and want to be a better person or be a better version of themselves every day and try to do, good things because they want to, that takes a lot of work and a lot of courage, and, I commend people who are like that. Some people are just naturally good that way, and I admire those people. Well, people who actively want to be good people and do the best that they can to be good people, that's something they have to admire. No, please don't take it out of context. I'm not a terrible person. I have a terrible way of speaking. I'm not a terrible person. No. Okay. Anywho. But yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to play the new game this week. I have a whole bunch of other games. Like I said, I had a bunch of other games lined up. I'm looking for more. I am ready to play for you guys. I have some more books lined up as well. I'm debating whether I want to read, I have 2 books lined up. Hold on. I have 2 books lined up in my library. I gotta get my e-reader. Okay. Got my e-reader. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at it, because I did have the books right here in my library. Let's see. After Holes, I was thinking we'd either read The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, or... Wait, where is it? Either that, House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer, or Howl's Moving Castle by Deanna Lynn Jones. I haven't picked out which one yet. Both House of the Scorpion and Howl's Moving Castle have sequels. So I don't know if we're gonna if I read those books, should I immediately go into the sequels, or should I just kind of wait and read other books in between? Because I have a ton of books. I have some books lined up for possible Twitch streams in the future, which are a bit more mature themed. So I'd rather keep those for the Twitch streams. Like I have A Court of Thorns and Roses series, which is which have pretty mature themes. Neon Gods, which definitely has mature themes. Woof, woof. And let's see. The Dorothy Must Die has some mature themes, has some grotesque imagery. House Moving Castle was made into a Ghibli movie, yes. But it's based on this book. It's based on this book that came out like in the 70s or 80s, I believe. So yeah, House Moving Castle was made into an anime movie by Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli, or however you wanna describe, however you wanna pronounce this. Ghibli, whatever. I don't know, I have a whole bunch of books I would love to read. House of the Scorpion is one of my favorites, and I recently discovered it had a sequel, which almost gave me a stroke, because I was under the assumption that the House of the Scorpion only had one book, and it was a one-off book, and it ended in a way that I felt really good that it was a one-off book. It gave me it had one of those ambiguous endings where it could have been open-ended, or it could have been a definite conclusion. You couldn't tell which. But I liked because I was like, okay, I can draw my own conclusions. However, I recently discovered that a sequel came out in 2013. No, House of the Scorpion came out in 2006, I think. I believe it was 2006. So the fact that a sequel came out and I never knew about it until fairly recently gave me an aneurysm. I had a full aneurysm because I was like, what? One of my favorite books has a sequel and I'm just finding out about it now? What is wrong with me? I was so upset. So of course I immediately bought it and I immediately read it and I liked it. I liked it very much. It was interesting. It was very interesting, and it took the story to a different direction I didn't think about, and I liked it very, very much. So I might end up reading that for you guys, just based on that principle alone. But let's see. What else can I talk about? My weekend. I did talk about my weekend a little bit before people started coming in. My weekend was uneventful. I played D&D, as per usual, with my friends over the weekend. I visited some other friends over the weekend, which was really nice. I got a birthday present from one of my friends. It's a baseball cap that has the word yandere on it, which I like. I'm not a yandere, but you know what? I appreciate that my friends thought I had the passion to be one, and I'm gonna keep that hat forever. It was so cute. It was a very simple hat. It's like a black hat, but it has like the word yandere in perler. I don't know if you know what perler beads or fuse beads are. You know how people make those little pixel art with those little melty beads that you just, you put them all together on this special little slab that has like little spiky bits on it, and then you melt them together with like an iron. Those little thingies. And someone wrote the word yandere in it and then attached it to a hat. And I actually quite like it. It's cute. It's very cute. Again, I'm not a yandere, but I can appreciate the fact that my friends thought I had that kind of energy, And so I'm gonna keep that forever. I'm not a gift. I'm not the type of person that likes. I like getting gifts. I do. I appreciate it. But I'm one of those type of people that feel awkward whenever I get a gift. You know, like I'm super appreciative and super thankful, but at the same time, it's like you didn't have to. You know, like you could have saved that money for something else. You know, I just. I don't know. I really appreciate it, but I feel like someone shouldn't have to go to the effort of getting me a gift. It's not necessary. The fact that someone remembers my birthday and says, "Happy birthday, Kay," you know, we love you and stuff, that's more than enough for me, you know? Yeah, if you want to spend your money on getting me anything, give me cake. I always like a good cake. You know, that's the best thing someone can get me for my birthday is a cake. I love cake. Or cupcakes. Just sweets in general. I love sweets, so... just getting me some sweets in general would be more than enough. But yeah, so that was a fun little weekend for me. Right. I feel guilty. Like I didn't earn this. Why would you give me such a lovely present if I didn't earn it? I feel guilty every time. You know, I feel like I have to earn a gift, even though you don't have to. Even though the logic part of my brain is like, you don't have to work to earn a gift that someone else gives you. They just can give it to you just because, and that's perfectly okay. And that's my logic brain. But my normal brain is like, hey, you got a gift. You should feel really bad about it because you don't deserve it. And I'm like, I don't deserve this. You know, it's like logically, I love it and I appreciate it because you don't have a reason to give me a gift. But at the same time, it's like I feel super bad because I didn't do anything to deserve it. And like I don't feel like I did anything to deserve it. And if someone's like, "Oh, but you've just been a really good friend to me, so I feel like I wanted to give this to you," and I'm like, "Thank you," but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I deserve this. You know, I'm just doing what any other person would do for a friend. You know, I don't feel like I deserve to be rewarded for that. You know, it doesn't feel like that should be something that should be rewarded. I rather just continue having your friendship and being a good friend to you. You don't have to give me anything for that. You know, that's how my brain works, and I don't know. A lot of people say I should be more selfish. I don't know. I don't feel right being selfish. I feel guilty. I mean, it's not like I don't get selfish. I do get my moments when I feel really selfish. But I feel guilty for even thinking about being selfish. You know. Because the peasants are required to bring offerings to their lords and ladies. But, you know, I don't know, I just, I don't know, it's just one of those things where I feel super awkward about it. Like, I like getting gifts, I do. I just feel guilty about it. I'm just a soft, squishy marshmallow that doesn't feel like they deserve anything, you know, that I haven't earned. I don't know. Maybe it's imposter syndrome. One of my best friends says I do suffer from imposter syndrome because I don't. She says I don't deserve. She says that I feel like I don't deserve to do things, so that I don't feel like I'm a good person. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm too soft and squishy for my own good. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking out my butt at this point. I'm just talking out my butt at this point. Hi, Justice! I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here, friend. Sus imposter. Yes, I am a sussy imposter syndrome. I have sussy imposter syndrome. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like I deserve it, you know? Like, when you guys I've had people say, "Oh, you know, okay, you're such a lovely streamer, you're so nice," and I'm like, I try. Like, I genuinely do try. I do try to make sure I'm entertaining for everybody, and, you know, I take everyone into consideration that's here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling another imposter syndrome bout again, where I don't feel like I deserve all the good things people say about me. I don't. I feel like, you know, you guys are all so lovely and stuff, and I just, I don't know. Of course, Justice, please focus on your work. Please don't. I appreciate that you want to be here, but I do not want you getting in trouble watching my stream while you're working. Okay? You can always catch the VOD later. You can always message me later if anything. Justice is a friend. Justice is a friend. So please don't get in trouble on my account. I appreciate you wanna support me, but please don't get in trouble. I would just feel super bad if you did. Please. Mm. Mm. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm feeling I just feel that imposter syndrome again. Like, I just don't feel like I deserve all the nice things people say about me. I appreciate it so much, but I just don't feel like I deserve it. You know? It's one of those days where it's like, as much as you want to believe the things that people say about you, like the good things, it can be really hard sometimes. So a little context. I grew up bullied. I grew up a bit bullied. Because, you know, I was always that kid, you know? I was the weird kid growing up. I was the quiet one. The one that liked to read instead of playing games. The one that would daydream all the time after finishing their work at school or whatever. Or in homeschooling, you know? I don't know. I was always the weird kid, you know? So, I got bullied a fair amount. You know, I got bullied a fair amount growing up, so for me, it can be really, it can be really difficult to accept the nice parts of people, the nice things that people say when you get used to hearing a lot of, like, really mean stuff, you know? So, because people can be really mean, especially when they're, like, angry or jealous or, you know, these are things I learned as an adult now. But as a kid, you don't understand that sort of thing. Like, you just think, oh, people are being mean because they hate you. Or, you know, what did I do to deserve this? You know, you don't think about how other people are feeling because of course, you're worried about your own feelings. And of course you should worry about your own feelings. You should always be able to protect yourself first. But, you know, when you think about it retroactively, it's like, what made these people want to hate me so much? Is it jealousy because they feel like they feel like I'm better than them, even though I'm trying not to be? Is it because, you know, they feel inadequate and they're just projecting? Or is it just, you know, something more deeper than that? Or is it simply because they just don't like me and want to put me down? It's one of those things where, you know, you think about it now as an adult, or as you're older. You know, you think about it in retrospect, and it's like, you know, you can never really tell what somebody's thinking, but at the same time, it's like, why be mean, you know? I mean, I get it. Kids are little assholes. They're gonna be mean. They're gonna learn how to be, like, these mean people at times, you know, especially if they're bullies, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna say I was a saint either, but, I was always very much bullied, and it was always terrible, you know? I mean, now as an adult, I don't really care. I don't care. If someone says something about, oh, you're a fat, ugly bimbo. Okay, and? What's your point? You know, I've grown a much tougher skin, and I don't let what people say about me really matter. I don't care now. Like, if you want to say, oh, you're an ugly, fat, stupid, ugly cat. Okay, and? What's your point? Are you trying to prove something? Like, what? It's like, oh, your face is ugly. Okay, and? Don't look at it. Like, I'm at the point where I just don't care. You want to say whatever you want about me? Fine. I don't care. It's either you don't know me well enough to make an actual insult, or you just hate me you hate yourself so much that you have to project it on somebody who hasn't done anything to you, you know? I don't care what people say about me anymore. People can say whatever they want. I've grown a tougher skin. Okay? But the only opinions that matter to me are the people who actually know me and, like, I actually care about. And even then, I take that with a grain of salt, because it's like, Someone can say they care about you and then still be a real big asshole about it, you know? Like, it's just the nature of people. These are things that I learn about. Yeah, it is a big part of us. It's just who we are. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I'm not gonna say I've never insulted somebody or hurt somebody's feelings. Of course I have. I try to be a good person. Like I said, I try to be. I don't think people are inherently bad or good. I always think they were somewhere in the middle. People always want to try to be either one way or another. Like, it's all a shade of gray. Everything is a shade of gray. And, you know, it depends on how light or how dark your shades you want your shades to be. I prefer to be on the lighter side because I don't want to be a bad person. I don't want to be one of those people that are just inherently cruel. You know? I try to do better every day, and I make mistakes just like any other person, you know? I'm only human. Well, half human, but still human. I'm not perfect. You know, sometimes I'll say or do something that I don't really mean because I'm not perfect. You know, if I say something that might hurt somebody else's feelings, that was never my intention. I don't intend to hurt anybody. You know, if I do something that can be perceived as sussy behavior, you know, I never want to do anything out of, you know, malicious intent. I always try to do things in, like, a way that comes from a good place. You know? I'm only human. Sure. What do you want to ask me? I'm an open book. I will answer any question, but if I feel it's too personal or something I cannot answer, I will not answer. I will not answer. I will simply say I don't have an answer for that, or I cannot answer that right now. You know? But generally I have no problem answering questions. I'm always open to answering questions from people. But let's see. But yeah, so it comes back to people wanting to be good people and trying their best to be good, you know? I try my best to be a good person. I do. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I still make mistakes, and I try to learn from my mistakes. You know? I think that's the best part about being a human is learning to do better by your mistakes. You know? Your mistakes don't define who you are. They are what teach you to be a better person. So you go take a book from one of the okay. So you go take a book from one of those behind you, and the Pokeball falls on your head. Will it catch you? No, it's a replica. Ew, excuse me. It is simply a model, a 3D printed replica. It won't do anything. It'll probably just knock me on the head and hurt. Otherwise, it won't catch me. I haven't had to be caught in a weird capture containment thing in a very long time. Not since I was feral. Fun fact, when I was little, I was a feral little terror. Oftentimes I had to get captured because I would be destroying creators' labs, and I would have to be captured and put inside a little prison tank because I was such a little menace. But I am much better now, much calmer. It might have been the copious amounts of drugs that was pumped into me as a child, but you know what? I am much calmer now. I still have a feral mode, but it takes a lot to get me into that. I only ever get into feral mode when I really need to protect my creator or his interns, or excuse me, not his interns, his associates, or my home, or my friends. But I will never get into feral mode because I don't like being in feral mode. I just feel very wild, I guess. You know, I feel less human that way, and I like feeling human. I'd rather be human. Let's see. No, yeah, it's only a replica. Even if it wasn't, I don't think a Pokeball could hold me. I don't like being trapped in places. So, I'm like Pikachu. I'll stick around you because I want to, not because you force me to. Okay? Let's see. I don't know. I'm thinking about the games that we're gonna play this weekend. I'm excited to start Mad Father. I wanted to play the re-release for a while. It looks really good. Also a game that has some banging. I always find that these RPG Maker games, or like the more indie games, tend to have really good music. Not all of them. but a lot of them, and it's really nice. I really thoroughly enjoy them. Let's see. I don't think I have very much to say. Outside of wanting to know how your weekends were, I don't really have much to say. It's been my typical weekend. The week is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to read again. I'm excited to play more games. I'm definitely excited to continue with Undertale. I love Undertale. It's such a fun game, and it's definitely one of those games that you can just enjoy from start to finish. You can enjoy everything about it, from the bad puns to the good puns to the story of the game itself to the music. Ugh, I don't know. I appreciate a game that has really good content. Not to say all games have good content. Like, there's some games I've played that end up having a great atmosphere or a great story, and it ends up falling flat at certain points, and I'm just like, the potential, it's the potential of the game that I love. Undertale is a great game because it has such an amazing potential to be a great game, and the fact that Toby Fox is a very creative writer, and his crew are very creative, I very much love it. I definitely want to play Deltarune. Okay, so that's gonna be for the future when I actually end up getting the game, because I don't have the game. I do want to play Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. I am very excited. I've seen nothing. I know very little of the game. I know that in Deltarune the choices are a little different. The gameplay is a little different. I love the Undertale games. I cannot wait to play Deltarune. I'm excited. I've seen very little, like I said, I've seen very little gameplay of Chapter 1 and no gameplay of Chapter 2. So, I'm excited to play. I can't wait for the next chapter. I think from what I understand, there's going to be 5 chapters, 4 chapters, 5 chapters. I'm not sure. I just want to be able to play them. Speaking of bad puns, I almost oofed my friend on Minecraft with ice and then told me to chill. Listen, I love a good pun. That's awesome. That's hilarious, Percy. That's funny. I love good puns. I love a good pun. It brings a weird joy to my heart. Puns bring a weird joy to my heart. I think that's why I like Undertale so much, because it's such a punny game, and it has such fun. Like, fun humor. It has my type of kind of humor that I just love. We got to see Temmie Village last time, and God, that was amazing. I lost so many brain cells going to Temmie Village for that short period of time. I love it very, very much. It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, hi, I'm Temmie. And this is my friend. Hi, I'm Temmie, and this is my friend. Hi, I'm Tim, and this is my friend. Hi, I'm Bob. That one Temmie is named Bob and speaks normally. And I'm just like, my brain cells hurt so much. Tim, hi! Yeah, I don't know, Temmie is a little bundle of brain dead chaos, and I love Temmie so very much. I love Temmie so very much. I would love to have a pet Temmie of my own, but I'm pretty sure I would be allergic, because Temmie is a Temmie, and apparently our character is allergic, so we might end up being allergic. Who knows? I'm not allergic to animals generally. Being part animal myself, I don't really have animal allergies. But Temmie is a Temmie, so who knows? Who knows? No brain cells, just Tem. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, so that's exciting. I can't wait for that. I think that's really about it. All I have to talk about for this week's Monday morning chat. Usually my Monday morning chats is just a way to catch up on the weekend, talk about the schedule, and whatever little bit of nonsense, because I normally don't keep my Monday morning chats super long. Usually an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I find something to rant about. Um, oh, I finally got to see the movie Belle. I've wanted to see that movie for a while. I fell in love with the soundtrack, the English soundtrack and the Japanese soundtrack, and honestly, the movie was pretty good. It was definitely a Beauty and the Beast kind of retelling. I didn't hate it though. It was actually quite good. Um, the main character has this kind of anxiety about them that is very relatable, especially if you're someone who's gone through trauma, and it's like the trauma of loss. That's a really big part of it. The character, they have this kind of nervous disposition and this shy, quiet disposition due to a major loss in her family, and that character, watching her kind of grow and come out of her shell due to like this, due to her like character Belle having been, kind of like her alter ego. It's so good to see her kind of find her path to healing, I guess. But the music slaps. The music slaps. The music in that movie slaps. The visuals are beautiful. The story is very much Beauty and the Beast retelling, but you know what? It's not terrible. It's really good. I kind of wish the movie was a little longer so the pacing didn't feel super fast. But you kind of go right off the bat saying that the movie kind of goes right off the bat saying this is a fast-paced kind of world, like from the narration to the animation to the movement of the characters. It has its quiet moments, but it's like even those felt kind of fast to me. So it's just one of those things where it's like I wish the movie was just a little longer so they could stretch out those quieter moments a little bit more instead of having them just be there and then back to the fast pace and stuff like that. That could just be me. I like when a movie has a bit more of a slower pace in a world where it already seems kind of fast on its own and chaotic. So having those kind of quiet moments really kind of brings to life for the movie a bit more. I don't know. That's just me. What else? Yeah, I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is very, very good. I listened to it both in Japanese and in English, and I'm astounded by how good and accurate the translation is from Japanese to English. Like, cause I've read the translation from Japanese to English, very, very close. I would say like 99 or 98% close. A few things just to be changed to make sense, but otherwise, good movie, good music. I like it. I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's a good movie. Actually, I give it more of a 9 out of 10. A good movie. If they fixed up the pacing a little bit, I think that would have been much better. But that's just me. Let's see what else. I don't know. I have brain empty. It's early in the morning, my brain is empty, and I didn't really, as per usual, I never come into these chats, these, Monday morning chats that plan to talk about anything. I just kind of want to just, get the nitty gritty out of the way, talk about the schedule, and then whatever else comes up, comes up. And I like talking to my chat. I like being able to chat with you guys, and, yeah. But, so tomorrow is our story reading. My throat is sore, so I might not continue this chat any longer, simply because my throat is a little bit sore today. I'm not sick, it's just very irritated from the sleeping with a fan on. And, so I might end up cutting it short, a little bit on the short side today, which isn't unusual for a Monday morning chat, but I always hate feeling like I have to cut these chats short, simply because my throat is a little sore. Brain empty. My brain is almost always empty. I have one working brain cell. I have one working brain cell most of the time. But let's see. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for more future streams. I tend to take things by the weekly basis, my plans and stuff. Just kind of slowly plan things out little by little. But I will update everybody when I get the chance. Monday morning chats are usually just like an update kind of dealio. So yeah. Tomorrow we will finish. We'll continue, if not finish, reading Holes. I don't think we're gonna finish reading Holes tomorrow, but I would like to be able to continue reading it. And yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy you guys can join me today. One is a lot. One brain cell does not feel like a lot. It feels very little in comparison to the other people who have more than one brain cell. However, I am always head empty. I never come into things with a plan. So yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow, reading Holes. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, Undertale. Friday, we start Mad Father. Hopefully it works. Like I said, I have a potato, and my potato doesn't always want to cooperate. But we'll see. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna cut it short for today. I'm feeling a little tired. I'm still tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. My fluffy son decided he wanted to jump on everything and cause chaos for the whole night. So I'm probably gonna end up taking a nap. My throat's getting a little more sore, so I'm gonna make sure I take care of that so I can read for you guys tomorrow. And yeah, let's see. I will. I forgot what I was going to say. I had a moment where my brain just completely went blank. Oh. Rowan! You came just a little on the late side. I'm actually ending stream a little early because my throat is sore and my head is empty. But I'm so happy you made it. I'm happy you made it right before I had to say goodbye. My Monday morning chat streams are usually pretty short. Just because it's mostly a weekly update of what I'm planning on doing for the week. I'll catch you up to speed though. Let me catch you up to speed real quick. So today is a Monday morning chat. Tomorrow we're reading Holes. We're going to continue reading Holes for our reading stream. Wednesday I'm not streaming because I never stream on Wednesdays. Thursday we are going to continue Undertale. And Friday we are starting Mad Father. Hopefully it works. I'm so sorry I'm cutting the stream a little short, but my throat is still feeling really sore because I slept with the fan on my face and it hurts. Regan, I'm sorry. Now I just feel bad. No. I'm sorry. I can stay longer. I can stay a little longer. I wanna. Holes is such a good book. I started reading it last week. I read it on Thursday. Usually my reading streams are on a Tuesday. So, but yeah, please check in Tuesday. Like, okay, so I want to preface by saying all my streams, really quickly, all my streams, for people who are new, who want to, join in on time, I start every day. I start every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I start my streams at exactly 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Eastern Daylight Time. For those of you who live in the States, you know exactly what that means. For those who don't live in the States, Google it. I don't have the capacity to do the conversions because that makes my brain hurt. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to everybody coming to my streams. Tomorrow we will have I'll be reading Holes with my terrible voice acting. And I hope to see you all there. I don't know. I guess today's chat is gonna be short. And I feel so bad because I love talking to all of you guys. Like, I genuinely like to interact with my chat. So I feel really bad that I'm leaving now, but my throat hurts, and I want to make sure I'm rested up for tomorrow. And I love you all so very, very much. And I'm so happy that I get to see you all. Rowan, I'm so sorry that I'm cutting it short just as you're coming in. But I hope I can see you for tomorrow's stream and for the gaming streams on Thursday and Friday. Okay? I hope I can see you then too. Regan, have a good night and sleep well. I know you live in the upside down land, so I hope you sleep very, very well and have a good night. And I'll talk to you later. Percy, thank you for joining us today. It was so nice to have you here as well. Cal, I'll talk to you later, buddy. I don't know if you're still here or lurking, but I want to say bye anyway. Track Race, thank you for also stopping by. Justice, thank you for stopping by. Everyone, thank you for stopping by. I'm thanking everyone individually, but I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Rowan. I hope to see you for tomorrow's stream. I hope you have a wonderful day too. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, afternoon, night, whatever time it is. I hope you have a wonderful one. And as always, remember, hug your friends. Tell someone you love them and be a force for good in the world, because goodness knows the world needs some more good in it. And I love you all so very, very much, and I will see you for our reading tomorrow. Take good care, everybody. Mwah! I love you all so very, very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.